Welcome back to Hunting for History. Today I'm joined by fellow historians Christian and Javen. Today we will be discussing the series of battles taking place from June 25th through July 1st, 1862, known as the 7 Days Battles.
So essentially the 7 Days Battle was the Union Army trying to capture the Confederate capital of Richmond, Virginia, which was, thwarted by the Confederate Army. But in their attempt to thwart the Union from capturing, they suffered heavy losses.
And the important people in the 7 Day Battles was Robert E. Lee, who was the Confederate general, and George B. McClellan, who was the Union general.
After looking into the 7 Days Battles, the Union failed to capture the Confederate capital of Richmond. However, during this attempt, the Union inflicted over 20,000 deaths on the Confederate side, a small victory on the path to winning the war.
So taking a look at some of the battles that went on, a major turning point was during the battles of Peach Orchard and Savage's Stations, and Frazier's Farm, which went on during June 29th to June 30th. Seems like the Union, after retreating, were able to inflict a lot of heavy and pretty bad casualties on the Confederates, which is actually, it's good for the Union because you're still kind of winning in a way. And it seems like once they reached the river, their Union gunboats really came in clutch. They kind of helped out, just mowing down the Confederates, all this and all that. Lee himself said that under ordinary circumstances, the Federal Army should have been destroyed, which I'm not really sure what ordinary circumstances would have been.
So my take on this is General Stonewall Jackson combining forces with General Fitzjohn in order to defeat the Union on Gaines Hill was pretty good. And after receiving reinforcements, Lee launched an offensive against the Union Army, threatening Richmond. Overall, I feel that although the South suffered several casualties, they defended their Confederate capital, which was the most important thing to do.
Thank you, folks, for joining us today on the Hunting for History podcast.
Make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit the post notifications if you liked it and want more.
And make sure to tune in next week for more information and content.